Hey guys, I just want to do a quick little review of Diablo 2 Resurrection. Or Resurrected? Yeah, Resurrected. I have about 30 hours in the game, mostly played on a Xbox Series X, and I just want to do my thoughts of it on it and a little overview and whether you should buy or not. Let's start out with the good. The game looks great. They did a really good job on remastering it and bringing it um, up to the new standards in this generation. Like 20 years later, it looks great. And they have even a nice little feature where you can downgrade the graphics back to 2000 and make it look like it did back 20 years ago. I always like when remasters do that. It plays really well. I've had no issues with lag or really any frame rate drops or anything, whether I have it's just me or a game full of 8 people. There's been no issues with people dropping out or me getting kicked out or anything. Even I've had hardly even get any game crashes. If there are any, it's usually been at the beginning when the game's loading up. I don't know why, but if you try to rush through the menus, that seems to be triggered to crash. If you just give it a second, it should be fine. Um, let's go in game. There's one aspect I really like is there's a lot of inventory space. They have new shared inventory space for all the characters, so you have 3 pages of inventory space for shared characters and your own personal one for that character. So you don't have to create like 6 different accounts for all these mules holding gear all the time. That was really nice. They also have a nice cross progression, so you can go back between PC and Xbox. I'm not sure if it works with PlayStation or I think it's on Switch as well. But at least I know it works on Xbox and PC. So if you have friends on either or, you can play back and forth. So that's really nice. Um, let's go into some of the bad stuff. There's no in-game chat, so if you're trying to communicate with people, it makes it really difficult. Although you'll have to be in a party because you can't really stop and message people that quickly, or even when you're just sitting around, it takes forever to go through all those menus. Um, it's hard to pick up things. So if you're trying to pick up a certain item or something, you have to like, do a little dance around it until you finally highlight it on it, which gets really annoying. And if you're trying to point a certain way, like a spell, like a fireball or a bone spear or something, you can't really point it. It's harder to really pinpoint that direction where you want to point it. So I really wish they would add keyboard and mouse support, because I know on PC it has controller support, which I don't know how PC why I'd play on a controller, because this game is really still optimized for PC or keyboard and mouse. There's no in-game browser, so it's hard to choose a game you're specifically looking for. There's really no matchmaking other than you have to look on LFG. Thank God that Xbox has some sort of LFG form to always be checking, because otherwise they'd be going back to like Destiny 1 days where you have to try to find games on some other third-party site. So thank God there's that. I also heard on PC that it runs really hot for some. I don't know why. There's some issues where it makes your PC run really hot. So you're like melting graphics card, and it apparently drops. There's a lot of drop connections on there. I'm not really sure what the deal with that. I don't have much experience playing it on PC with it, so I don't know. My recommendation is to wait if you can hold off, because there's still a lot of day one issues. I mean, it's not unplayable or anything, and if you really just can't wait to just, I don't know, I haven't played Diablo in like 20 years, I need to play it right now. You'll still have your fun with it. There's really no issue if you just want to play it, have fun, not do anything too serious with it right now, because there's still a lot of day one issues trying to optimize to get people to play it. And I'm hoping they can really get it better on console, because the console experience isn't very good right now. If you can play it on PC, because console there's too many issues with it that make the game kind of difficult, especially when you get in the higher difficulties. You can't be having that. I don't know. So that's it. If you can wait for a sale, or I'm sure there'll be updates for it, because like it still plays really well. There's really no issues with it, game breaking issues with it that would prevent you from not enjoying your time with it. Especially if you're just gonna play a normal or something, but even Nightmare, it's not that bad. Once you get in Hell, kind of, it gets difficult. Anyways, thanks for watching.